why synchronization is so much important while designing the test automation framework. So there are a few key points like whenever you are designing a test automation framework for like let's consider like there are 400 to 500 scripts in test automation framework. So for designing a large scale application for testing, synchronization plays a very important role. So we need to keep this in mind like whenever we are running regression suits. So most of the tests, like 80% of the test cases which fail due to stale element reference exception or stale element exception, this fails because of these synchronization issues. Now why what are the things which causes this synchronization issues? So first one is asynchronous JavaScript and XML not completed. In short, AJAX not completed. So what this means is like whenever you are searching on a web page, then the web page sends request to the server, and then the page loads, okay, without the refresh. But in the meantime, driver doesn't stop like doing the things. So this time this takes few seconds to load, uh, and but driver finds the element before that time. So that is what where the we get element not found exception. So this is what AJAX not completed means. Now in few of the cases, document object model, there is like in the modern applications, uh, without refreshing the page, few elements are re-rendered. Like what I mean by this is like before the driver finds the particular web element in the DOM, the re-rendering happens. So the element which driver is trying to find has been replaced already before the driver executes. That also causes this flakiness of the scripts. Sometimes what happen is like you have seen in the applications like some animation type loader or spinner comes before an application or site loads, due to which driver is unable to find any of the elements in the DOM and the script fails. Now the next points is like element visible but not clickable. So it is understandable only. So we need to wait for element to be visible and then we need to click. So these are the reasons why synchronization fails in test automation scripts. So for that reason, to make the scripts fully synchronized and so that there must be no flaky tests, we use weights. So this is the solution for synchronization issue, like applying the weights. Now there are many type of weights in Selenium. Like mainly three type of weights are there: implicit weight, explicit weight, and fluent weight. Some of the beginners, what they try to do is they use Thread.sleep. So this is a hard-coded uh, method, Thread.sleep. What this does is like it says to the browser like pause for like if I am providing Thread.sleep 5000 millisecond. So what this will do is it will ask the driver to stop or pause the execution of the script for 5000 millisecond or 5 second. Till then, if the uh, DOM element loads or if till then the website loads, it will blindly wait for 5 seconds, and after that only driver will execute whatever it needs to find and it needs to click, okay, or it needs to perform any action. So due to which you must always avoid hard-coded thread.sleep uh, while designing the automation framework. Now the question comes like, okay, we don't need to hardcore thread.sleep. Okay, we don't need to use this. So then comes like we can use implicit wait, right? But implicit wait is also avoided in automation framework. So the main reason for this is being like implicit wait uh, is like applied globally. Okay. What I mean by this is like if I am providing implicit wait, as you can see in the script, like driver.manage timeout implicit wait, I have provided a wait of 10 seconds. Okay. So the driver will like the polling will be there, like a driver will continuously check after few uh, seconds, like if the page has loaded or if the particular element is visible or anything, but it applies to the all scripts. Okay. So if I have provided for one time like driver manage timeout, so it applies 10 seconds to each and every scripts, although there will be pooling, although if the element load, then immediately driver will execute next script, but again that 10-second will be applicable. So what happens is when I am using implicit wait and explicit wait exclusively in any test automation framework, so both sometimes what happens is there both are applied. Okay, so like if explicit wait is 10 second and implicit wait is 10 second, so 20-second browser will wait, so this unnecessarily increases the wait time. Okay. And implicit wait is not waiting for any conditions, like unlike the explicit wait we will discuss in the future videos. Like explicit wait, it wait for particular condition to load and then it executes the scripts, but implicit wait has no such features. It compulsorily wait for like 10 second, it will apply to globally to each and every test automation script or each or every thing which driver needs to perform. So I hope you got the point. Okay. Now the main question comes like, yeah, so what's the difference between thread.sleep and implicit wait then? Uh, so there is a difference, like thread.sleep blindly waits for 5 seconds or pauses the driver for 5 seconds if I am providing 5 second thread.sleep. But if I am providing implicit wait for 5 seconds, then if the element loads in 1 second, so based on the polling seconds it will wait, and it will after 1 second the driver will execute or perform the action which is needed. So unlike thread.sleep which waits for like 5 seconds every time, implicit wait, although I have provided 5 seconds, it will execute the script in 1 second, and after that it will move to next code. So this is the difference between implicit wait and thread.sleep. Although for designing the framework in real environment, we avoid implicit wait as well as thread.sleep. We only use explicit wait or fluent wait for designing real framework, and there is a central repository which we provide uh, for particular wait condition in the utility folder, so that the code must be clean and it must wait conditions should be in other class or other folder like utility folder. I hope you got the point.